much anyways.
All right, guys, we are here with winning coach of the match, Mr. John Speraw, head coach of Team USA. And first and foremost, Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
You know that hurts me to say.
It's hard to hear that from Everett.
I know.
But you guys played fantastic in this match.
We did. I thought the first few points of the first set really we struggled to side out. Canada started serving great, got a bunch of aces. And I think from that point on, we really did a great job of mitigating what is a very strong service team. And then conversely, I really felt like we did a great job of passing, especially when they bombed a couple balls, put it on the 3-meter line. We're able to side out in those situations. But I thought it came down to serve and pass like it usually does, and I thought we did a great job from the service line tonight.
Let's see,
from the service line and everywhere.
Yeah. Seriously. 3 aces to 13 errors for you guys, 4 aces to 15 errors for Canada. But that doesn't really put into perspective the pressure that you guys were putting on.
Yeah, about the quality of the pass that we were creating.
Exactly.
So I think that gave our block a lot of opportunities. I thought we did a great job defensively.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Eric showed you was now no surprise there. He was all over the place.
He was all over the place. He dug a couple of balls on the quick. I mean, we just really did a great job defensively too.
So speaking of defense, we've been talking to you and all the guys since VNL. A huge emphasis of yours in the training block in Anaheim has been block defense.
Correct.
And the synergy between those two. Assess the progress this week on Team USA block D.
I think I can. I think it's at an all-time high after that showing.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, well, I think that's true. We'll go back and we'll really take a really close look and seeing on every single play whether we won or we lost, how are we executing. We'll get really pretty granular on that.
Love it.
But I think what we really need to do, I think we can go next level on our serve. I really do. I really feel like we can get a little bit better there. So, yeah. And now it's just about how you use. We have 10 total practices left.
Okay. 8
full practices and 2 light ones. We've already planned it out.
Wow.
And so what do you do with 10 left? And really it's about allowing these guys to tighten up a couple things and then go into that tournament feeling good.
And that tournament, of course, is the Olympic qualifier.
The Olympic qualifier.
Now, it is now official. We can look forward to it. It won't be looking past any matches here in Charleston.
Right.
Japan, Slovenia, Serbia, Turkey, Tunisia, Egypt, Finland.
Correct.
I don't know the order yet. We'll certainly dig into that tournament on Volleyball Source as well, I'm sure, as you guys will. Early thoughts on going to Japan to take on Japan. You haven't played them yet this year.
No, but they've really improved. I mean, that's a great team. And I think you're going to play Slovenia and Serbia, who I really feel are the 2 teams that probably were hurt in the previous editions of the Olympic qualification process.
Agreed.
So I think the emotional component that we'll face with those 2 is also very strong, as well as the strength of their teams.
They both are still alive in the European Championship right now.
Yeah.
Serbia won today. Slovenia came back from down 2-0 to Turkey to win yesterday.
Right, and then there's Turkey, who really pushed us 5 at the World Champs last year.
Yep.
So we know how strong they can be. So it's going to be a really challenging tournament.
And 7 matches in 9 days, I'd say, is the main challenge.
That is a big challenge.
That schedule, I would say, it's a little bit ridiculous. But in this tournament, you used all 14 of your bodies that you brought.
Pretty consistently, too.
Yes,
right.
And there's more bodies that are very capable that we know about in the USA Gym. What have you learned about your team, not just the 7, but more like the 14 or maybe the 20, that gives you maybe some confidence going into Japan?
Well, I think when you have opportunities like this and you're on the bench and you come in and you execute like that, you build trust. And I think there's a lot of trust that's been developed, not just now, but over the years, and guys like Thomas Jeschke and Garrett Mwanga-Tatia and all of our middles, whatever order we may go in. So I think there's a lot there. And so we will be able to go to our bench when needed, and I'm sure we're going to need it.
Does that give you, Jeschke steps up huge today in another match. Does that give you even more confidence going in? Like, do you expect to kind of run a different number of lineups while you're over there?
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah.
And I feel that not just with Thomas, but with Garrett.
Yes.
And so
Garrett was great this week.
He was.
He was statistically one of the best servers in the tournament as
right.
well.
That's right.
His pinch serving off the bench was really impressive.
Really impressive. So I feel good about this. I mean, I feel better now in terms of the depth. Thomas wasn't with us very much last summer. And now he's back and integrated, understands the defensive systems, and he's really playing great volleyball.
Sure
and Garrett, of course, has been with us, and I think his level of play has continued to get better and better. So I feel quite good about our outsides, and and our middles, and who's it going to be at opposite behind Maddie, and how are we going to run that? That'll be a decision we'll need to make. So yeah, there's a couple more decisions, but then let's feel good, let's be strong, and be ready.
Well, you're being summoned by Melissa, USA Volleyball, right now.
Oh, is that right?
Is
yes.
that can we
flagged?
I just lost my train of thought.
It was for sure the best question of the entire
year. Oh, it really was.
It was really insightful.
Actually, no, I've got it back. You talk about getting better with age. Tell us a little about David Smith. Because here's a guy. I remember back in the 2021 Champions League final, he gets subbed off, and Rob and I.
His wife has actually wanted me to make that clear. He did not get subbed off in that match.
Not for Reño?
No,
not in that match. Okay,
but
I still remember watching him around that time, being like, Smith has had such a great career, but he's clearly on the downward trajectory.
No, he's not.
And since then, he's only gotten better. He continues to improve, and he brings we saw him dig balls, set out a system, bomb serves. He's really done it all.
Well, that I think has always been a real strength of David's, is his ability to play the entire game.
Okay.
Even back at Irvine?
Oh, yes. I mean,
he could dig.
Irvine?
Oh,
sure.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. We're going on 20 years with Dave here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a long deal for us. So, yeah, he can play the whole game, and today he did. Dug, served, set, and of course his ability to hit with some range is impressive. It's really hard to stop him when that set is right where he needs it. So, yeah, unbelievably great career. I mean, the longevity and his ability to maintain that all these years is just
while
really
playing, we're seeing that from other guys, like a guy like Robert Landy Simone, who's in similar age, but for so long he wasn't playing national team as well. For David Smith to do, and he grinded out in the national team. I saw him
12 months
I first saw him on the A2 team back at the Pan Am Cup in 2011. Like the fact that he's made it here and as effective as he is incredible.
It is incredible. A tribute to his professionalism.
Absolutely. We love Dave Smith. We love this Team USA, or I do.
Yeah,
Everett likes them too when they're not playing Canada.
Yeah, that's right.
I like them. I was even talking to Garrett before the match, and I've been really trying hard not to be friends with your guys today. They'll come up and be like, "Hey, Everett," and I'll be like, "No, we're not friends today." Yeah. And of course, Garrett comes over and he's like, "Hey, man, you look good." And I was like, "I'm trying to be me, but you're so not. You're too."
It's hard. It's hard with these guys.
Nice.
They're a great group of guys.
Yes, they are. Yeah. Coach, congratulations.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys doing this.
Awesome.
I know you guys are getting good reviews back home, so I appreciate you putting in all the time. I know there's a lot of hours here, and the access that you've given us through YouTube for all the fans at home, I know they all appreciate it, so thank you.
You guys deserve it.
Coach.
Yeah. All right, appreciate it. We'll see you guys.
Congratulations. We're looking forward to the awards ceremony.
All right. Rob, do you want to see if we can get